Hi, this is Sally Hernandez, and this is our OB in the News presentation for Team Homestretch. Team members are myself, James Kamal, Anthony Munoz, Brittany Parker, and Will Stone. Our article comes from the Harvard Business Review and is titled How a CEO's Personality Affects Their Company's Stock Price. The article directly links to our OB concept of the Big Five, which is a summation of 5 different personality factors. The Big Five topic comes from Chapter 9, Personality and Cultural Values. Chapter 9 provides the definition for personality and cultural values, and then proceeds to introduce the Big Five personality factors, which is our OB topic. And they are conscientiousness, neuroticism, extroversion, openness to experience, and agreeableness. We will discuss how the personalities are defined and how CEOs' personality traits can be an important factor to a company's value. The article focuses on 3 of these 5 personalities, which are conscientiousness, neuroticism, and extroversion. In the article, it explains how CEOs represent the face of the company and how having eccentric or negative behavior can hurt the company's image. In the Academy of Management Journal, they investigate the market reactions to CEOs' personalities. In this study, an algorithm was developed to predict the Big Five personality traits of more than 3,000 CEOs. This is where they observed levels of conscientiousness, neuroticism, and extroversion, and how each affected their stock's volatility. The study found how conscientious CEOs have lower stock risk and were able to increase returns by increasing risk. More neurotic and extroverted CEO firms show higher stock risk, but interestingly enough, there was a negative relationship between stock volatility and shareholder returns in the firms with a more extroverted CEO.
This chapter talks about personality and culture. Personality refers to the structures and tendencies inside people that explain their characteristic patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior. Personality creates people's social reputations, which are perceived by people in one's life. Culture values are shared beliefs about desired end states or modes of conduct in a given culture that influences the expression of traits. Cultural values can influence the development of people's personality traits and how they are expressed. Since personality is how we are perceived by others, we can avoid endless terms by using the factors of the Big Five. Conscientiousness. Just about all traits from this personality are beneficial and useful to all job performance. Some positive traits are dependable, organized, reliable, ambitious, hardworking, and persevering. Negative traits would be careless, sloppy, inefficient, negligent, lazy, and irresponsible. This personality type is considered the most important trait to have. This type of behavior is very valuable to have because these kinds of people are accomplishment strivers. This means that they have a strong desire to finish work tasks, channel higher efforts toward tasks, and work longer and harder on tasks. Evidence has shown that conscientious salespeople set higher sales goals for themselves than those without this personality type and were more committed to meeting their goals.
Agreeableness. Individuals that are agreeable are kind, cooperative, sympathetic, helpful, courteous, and warm. They are not critical, antagonistic, callous, selfish, rude, or cold. They typically prioritize community and striving. The reason why agreeableness cannot be related to performance across all jobs is because agreeableness is great for individuals that are in the service industry, but a manager cannot be agreeable to everybody. These individuals are more interested about getting along with each other versus getting ahead in their careers. And People that are agreeable tend to have excellent customer service skills. Neuroticism. Individuals who are neurotic are nervous, moody, emotional, insecure, jealous, and unstable. They are not calm, steady, relaxed, at ease, secure, and contented. Neuroticism is considered the second most important personality to job performance. There are very few jobs where being neurotic is beneficial to the job. It is synonymous with negative effects on job performance. Individuals who are neurotic have an external locus of control. CEOs who are neurotic have higher levels of stock volatility, and that higher risk doesn't necessarily translate to higher shareholder returns.
Openness to experience. Individuals who exhibit this trait are usually curious, imaginative, creative, complex, refined, and sophisticated. They usually will not show traits such as being uninquisitive, conventional, conforming, simple, unartistic, or traditional. These individuals tend to be more adaptable and are quicker to identify when the old way of doing things is no longer effective. They excel at the search for a better approach. These individuals are also good with jobs that are very fluid and dynamic, with rapid changes in job demands. Research shows that open employees excel in learning and training environments because their curiosity gives them a built-in desire to learn new things. Openness to experience is not necessarily related to all performance across all jobs. This is another trait that was not focused on by the author of our article, as they felt it wouldn't be as observable to outsiders. Extroversion. Individuals who are talkative, sociable, passionate, assertive, bold, and dominant. These individuals usually will not be quiet, shy, inhibited, bashful, reserved, or submissive. They are the easiest to judge in zero acquaintance where two people just met. Extroverts prioritize status striving, which reflects a strong desire to obtain power and influence within a social structure as a means of expressing personality. Extroverts care a lot about being successful, influential, and direct their work efforts towards moving up and developing a strong reputation. Research shows that extroverts are more likely to emerge as leaders in social, task-related groups and are rated more effective in leadership roles. Extroversion is not necessarily related to all performance across all jobs. Something that our article points out is that companies with extroverted CEOs tended to experience higher levels of stock validity, but were less able to translate this high risk into higher shareholder returns. Having a highly extroverted CEO could cause a negative relationship between a stock risk and shareholder returns.
What personality type would you want most in a supervisor and why? We feel that extroversion would fit this role the most. To be a supervisor, communication and leadership are key to succeeding at this role. Extroverts care a lot about being successful and are likely to emerge as leaders in social task-related groups and rated more effective in leadership. What is your personality type? What is your personality type, and what kind of job do you believe fits your personality best and the least? We feel that taking the test in the chapter is a good way to describe what personality trait you are. We also feel each personality type can fit different roles. The different traits such as agreeableness, extroversion, and openness to experience all tend to fit differently in certain fields of work. For example, agreeableness may fit better with someone in human resources, while extroversion. Why is the agreeableness trait not effective in all jobs? Based on our findings, agreeableness trait is not good for all jobs due to manager positions. While acceptance can be important, manager goals should prioritize effectiveness instead of acceptance, a common trait of agreeableness. Throughout this presentation, we discussed the personality and cultural values and how they pertain to the Big Five personality traits. We felt that the article that was discussed helped us highlight how the Big Five factors in personalities can affect a company. This article dove into how the CEO's personality traits can affect the overall value of their respective company. The article also helped us in seeing the benefits versus the consequences for all the personality types. With the Big Five, we feel that studying and knowing a personality trait will be an important tool to help people in job performance